What's up, Golfers RX? Mr. Short Game here. Hope you're doing well. Have you ever stood on that first tee box, hit your ball out of bounds, first shot of the day, and you were so pumped that you were going to have an awesome day, and the first ball is gone? 2 strokes right there. Today's practice is similar to that. Okay, here's what I like to do. Let's say I'm going to work on my short game. I always have an idea of what I'm going to do, right? And so should you. But what I've told myself is if I get to the short game practice area where I'm going and there are balls strewn about all over the place, and a lot of you have this because you're members of clubs or whatever, or courses leave short game areas with balls, okay? So I tell my students, my kids, if I'm training you, if we're going to short game practice and balls are everywhere, then things are going to be a little different today. Well, guess what? Balls are everywhere, all over the joint. So so you roll up here with an idea, with a plan, and you see this, and I know in my heart that, okay, adjustments need to be made. And I have to do something now that I didn't plan on doing, but I have to do. And it will train you to have the mental discipline to deal with, things that happen on the golf course that are unplanned, like this. So now what I have to do is I have to chip every one of these balls. There must be 150 of them at least. I've got to chip them all to the holes. That's today's practice. So I'm going to start over here. These ones that are off the green, don't cheat, bring them back. Or that are on the green, just kick them back here. And I've got my 60-degree wedge, and I'm just going to start going to town here. And a lot of what you do, your golf game, will be what you make of it. So this is one of those times where, like at work, you show up to work one day and everything went wrong, and now you have to deal with it. What are you going to do? You're going to say, no, I'm not going to do it? Well, you have no choice. So in golf, many times you hit it out of bounds. Guess what? You have no choice but to play the shot, to keep going. But what so many people do in practice, they want their practice to be exactly what they want it to be. Oh, I'm going to go hit a few shots. I'm going to do this. They never practice a disaster, things that go wrong, things that are unexpected and unplanned. Well, you have to do that if you want to improve. Because I'm training myself for the unexpected, and that's what golf is all about, training. You will get out of this game what you put into it. And if you don't put in things like this, no tip, no instruction that I give you will be worth anything. Because you got to do the uncomfortable things that nobody else is willing to do. And when you're able to do that and accept it as life, then you will become a much better player. And today, life tells me I need to chip all these balls to the respective hole. So what I'm going to do is just chip all these to this hole, the next group to the middle hole, and the back group to the back hole. And then I might mess around hitting some from here to the far hole, but the most difficult shots really on the golf course are going to be the shorter touch shots. So that's what I like to work on the most in here. This is what it's going to be. And just accept it as rub of the green, right? It happens out there. So the rub of the green for me today, it's all this. Let's do it. All right, there it is. golf is every bit as much about practice as it is about technique, even more so in my opinion. And the students that I teach, what I do is I put them through a practice routine and then I'm teaching them as we go. So it's reinforcing, it's like we're double decking that practice session. So you're learning and practicing and getting better at the same time. Because if you're just working on technique all the time and never putting it into practice, forget it, it's not gonna work. So you gotta have days like this, just something in your head that says, okay, if I show up and this is happening, I'm dropping everything I'm doing and I'm dealing with what's in front of me, because you have to do that on the golf course. So give it a try, and it will improve not only your physical game, but your mental game as well. So keep checking your inbox for more tips from me, Mr. Short Game. Until then, good luck. See you soon.